What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Blancmange. And as you may hear outside, there are still fireworks going on. I've been shooting on July 4th. I stayed home this evening to make sure my cat was calm despite all the fireworks, and she has been the whole time, although she apparently is not interested in sitting in my lap right now. Nevertheless, once the song starts, you won't hear too much of it, and ultimately it's getting later and starting to phase out a little bit. But yeah, we are back with Blancmange. I've really enjoyed the opening three tunes on the Best Hits or Greatest Hits compilation made available by Han Solo. I did want to mention, Stefan said something about, I think it's the sixth track. Maybe it's the fifth. This is the fourth, so I think I'm like trying to remember this in time. Stefan, if you see this, do me a favor and just remind me of I think it was something about making sure I reacted to the right version of something. Nevertheless, I enjoyed Feel Me a great deal. That was my favorite one so far, and his vocal, rocketing from like a pretty normal delivery up into this like shouting, just wicked awesome vocal power. That was incredible. So really enjoyed the last one. The next track is called Living on the Ceiling. Yeah, Living on the Ceiling. It's an interesting phrase, staring at the ceiling. I have a sense of what that can mean. I suppose it speaks to a topsy-turvy world if you are in fact living on the ceiling and not on the roof, where you'd still be right side up, so to speak. So yeah, curious how that might even be a metaphor or some like figurative usage. It's not a phrase I've heard used like in a specific idiom, so not quite sure what to make of it. And again, only just beginning to go through their music in the very earliest stages. I don't really have a sense of their songwriting, though it does seem there's some cheek and some comedy, or like at least some humor in their writing. So let's find out what it is. This is Blancmange. The tune is Living on the Ceiling, and it's included on a Greatest Hits compilation made available by Han Solo. Driven up the wall and up the tree. You might as well be living on the ceiling. Obviously, it's sort of Eastern vibe. Come on. Like a synth Doppler back to the Near Eastern vibe. Also, the whole tune is very percussive, rhythmic, and rattly. And those vocals. like not quite as like cheeky as the first tune on the compilation, but it's another one where it feels like it's having fun even as it's, you know, very bold and dramatic sonically. And again, maybe not quite as much as in Feel Me, but the vocals, like he's got power. You can tell he can like really just you know, do a forceful delivery, even though like it's clear he can also, you know, do a more low key delivery, which, you know, part of why I like Feel Me is I just wasn't prepared for that escalation. Now knowing that that's in his arsenal, I was, you know, I was on the lookout for any intensification of the vocals. But yeah, really loving the sound of his vocals. In addition to the sounds, again, there was like that Eastern riff, but there's also, you know, some synth, including that one like pad synth that seemed to like Doppler. It would like go by in one direction and then sort of change like aural timbre as it like went out the other side. So like a really cool composition. Yeah, again, not knowing anything about this group, it will be a learning process, but I'm liking what I'm hearing. Shout out to Han Solo, who again admittedly had been trying to get me to go on this deep dive for a little while. So again, shout out to Stefan. I think it was related to like a variant of one of the tunes or something. Nevertheless, looking forward to the rest of this compilation. And yeah, let me know what you think of this one. I will see you next time. Peace.